Alright, so you clicked on this video because you're interested in getting either a DJI Mini 3 Pro or a Mavic 3. So I got my good friend Bwoy Pedro here, and pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to give you our personal experience. Now, I currently own the DJI Mini 3 Pro, and it's an amazing piece of equipment. Love shooting on it, 10 out of 10 experience. And bet Bwoy Pedro here, big fan of Mavic 3. Tell them about it.
Love it. Like the 5K is amazing. Like the feedback, like when you're watching it, the playback and everything is just so nice. The only thing is, I don't like the how big it is, but yo, it's amazing. I can't go back to a smaller drone. I'm sorry.
So what we're gonna do in this video, I wanted to give you something different. What we're gonna try and do is give you a perspective from a content creator perspective. This is not gonna be that super technical review. It's gonna be our real life experience, and we're out here in beautiful Jamaica. We're gonna give you guys some dope shots, and let's tell you overall which one you think you should get based on your level of experience. So yeah, watch the video all the way to the end, and let's hear what we think. What?
Fake smile.
Alright, so the first thing we're going to talk about is design and portability. Now, hands down, I feel like the DJI Mini 3 Pro is the perfect drone on the DJI series when it comes to portability. Now, for me, I'm doing like travel style content and more quick run and go. So personally, it's really important for me to have a drone where I can be on the go, on the move. And I feel like having a lighter drone encourages flying a lot more. So having something that is kind of, fast enough for somebody like me is going to be super important. The DJI Mini 3 Pro is super lightweight, which comes very much in handy because in case you go to certain countries, you don't have to necessarily register it if you're using the smaller batteries. So that's something that was super important to me. As it pertains to the design, I won't lie to you, it does feel very plasticky. Doesn't feel very professional, but when you see the images that come out of this drone, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I feel like they did a good job in terms of making it small enough that is going to encourage you to shoot, but also they designed something that is, I guess, lightweight enough to be cheap enough for content creators. So for design and portability, I think it's pretty good. It's just not the most professional feeling drone.
Alright, so this is the DJI Mavic 3. I got the Fly More combo, and first of all, let me just tell you this. To see if once you get in the combo, it's not that portable, because like more while I have to carry an extra bag, which I don't want to carry an extra bag if I know that I'm just a run and gun shooter, you get me? So outside of that, I love the build quality of this drone. Yo, I love the fact that it comes with this nozzle, right? And how it doesn't feel flimsy like many other drones that I've tried before, but yo, the quality of this feels really good. I love the weight of it. And look at the battery. Really big, isn't it? So, all right.
So for the design, I'm definitely going to have to give it to the Mavic 3. Honestly, it feels a lot more premium. It looks premium. The build quality and like the overall weight, this feels like a beast. I won't even lie. But when it comes to portability, giving this to the DJI Mini 3 Pro. So when you're deciding which one to get, you have to really think about what is more important to you. You want something that has the premium feel, or you want something that's going to be a little bit more lightweight? And because it really depends. Like for me, as I said before, I feel like the more convenient something is, I'm going to end up shooting more. But you might be that person that likes to feel, that pristine, superb quality. So you probably might be better off sticking with the Mavic 3 Pro. You can decide which one is better for you. So now we're going to go into the camera quality and the image performance. So what I'm going to say is image quality on this drone is super amazing. It is a very small and compact drone, but the images you're getting out of this are absolutely insane. It shoots 10-bit and it shoots in D-Cine-like, which is not going to be as flat as the other profiles like D-Log, but it's flat enough for you to get in a nice amount in your color grades. And personally, I think 10-bit adds a little extra, space when you're trying to color grade and like expose the images. So for me, I think this has very, very impressive image quality for a lightweight drone. It's almost perfect, to be honest. And because it has that built-in vertical mode, you're able to get those super amazing shots that can go straight to social media just directly from the drone like this, all by doing like a press of a button. So I think this has really good image quality. Let's go over to Pedro and hear what he has to say.
Image quality. Wow. So look at this. Just look at this camera. Look at the size. This you see? 2 camera, right? So, and this drone shoots 5.1K. You get me? So you can crop in as much as you want. outside of, you know, the vertical shooting mode, yeah, I have to say, oh, that's a real nice little, you know, thing. And this also shoots 10-bit 422. So, like, you don't even have to worry about image quality. To me, there's no comparison. That's all I have to say.
All right, so now what we're gonna say is this. I'm gonna have both of us fly both of these drones right now, and I want you guys in the comments to let me know which drone you think is which. I won't tell you which one is which. You're gonna have to put it in the comments. So let's get going. Unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna have to give it to the Mavic 3. I'm gonna be totally honest, the 4K 10-bit, not to mention the larger image sensor, is gonna give you some really amazing shots. Overall, I do think this has the better image quality, but do not feel like the DJI Mini 3 Pro isn't a close competitor. Honestly, when you're going to Instagram and social media, you might not notice that big difference, but if you're shooting for more, you know, higher end stuff, maybe if you're doing client work, or if you're more of a professional shooter, you're going to notice. So you can decide if you're more of a social media run and gun kind of guy, or if you're trying to go into that professional setting. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give it to the Mavic 3. All right, so now we're gonna talk about flight performance and safety. So the first thing I'll say about the flight performance is this. In terms of battery life, you get some really solid battery life on this drone. With the smaller batteries, you get in about 30 minutes. With the bigger batteries, you get in up to 47 minutes. That is absolutely crazy. I've been flying DJI drones for a long time, and before this, you get on average probably like 15 to 20 minutes. So to get up to 40 minutes with that drone is absolutely insane. I think the flight performance on this is really good, especially with the RC controller, which is pretty much a controller that has a built-in screen in it. So you no longer have to be using your phone. You pretty much can use this and just be on the go. So it takes the stress out a lot of the things that we used to have issues with before with these drones. Also, you know, in terms of wind, it is a very lightweight drone, so you might run into a little bit of issues in windy conditions. But personally, I've flown this in some super windy places. I've flown this in Iceland, and let me tell you, that wind will blow you away. And personally, I had no issues. It was performing perfectly good. I got some really nice shots. I got pretty long in the air. So overall, I think even though it's a lighter weight drone, it really excels in the flight performance. As it comes to those safety features, I'm an experienced drone pilot, so I'm not really someone that's going to be using a lot of safety features. But if you're a beginner, obstacle avoidance is very, very important. It has sensors on the back, sensors on the front, and sensors on the underneath. It doesn't have sensor to the side, so you have to be very careful when you're flying to the side. But overall, this is a very safe drone with lots of safety features. It has different types of obstacle avoidance. So you have a mode where not only does it, you know, stop from going into objects, but it tries to bypass them. So yeah, trust me, lots of safety features, lots of, you know, cool stuff when it comes to flight performance. So yeah.
All right. So as relates to like the flight time on the flight time on the Mavic 3 is like 46 minutes. And yo, just like Dane, we have been flying drones for ages now, and trust me, getting 46 minutes out of a drone is amazing, right? So look at the battery. You get me? Yo, the battery life is amazing. I'm surprised how long the battery lasts. But as relates to flying, it depends on the wind, right? And this drone works like it just flies through the wind. There's no real issue when it comes on to flying in the wind with this drone, as it's pretty heavy. So it actually can manage the wind really good. You get me? And yo, I've taken this drone through some places. So as it relates to safety, this drone is omnidirectional, meaning it has sensors all over. So yo, we can just fly this anywhere without having any issue about worrying about, yo, it's gonna crash. You get me? So, all right, I really love this drone.
Overall, the DJI Mini 3 Pro and the DJI Mavic 3 are two amazing drones, but they serve different purposes for different shooters. So first of all, with the DJI Mini 3 Pro, if you're a beginner shooter, or if you're someone that is specialized in content creation, this is going to be a perfect ultra compact drone, especially for you. What I love about this drone is that it is super lightweight, doesn't require registration in a lot of places. It has, there's a lot of features that help you to be that, fast, straight to social media kind of guy. Another feature I absolutely love about the drone is the built-in vertical mode. I said before, this drone was really made for content creators in mind, because we all use TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and this is the perfect way to get those shots right out of your camera with no additional crap or any extra things in post-production. You just press a click of a button and you already have your vertical shot. So trust me, this makes content creators' life super easy. So if you're more in the realm of just getting started, or you're making content for YouTube or just for yourself, this might be ideal for you. If you're worried about big heavy setups, then this is gonna be the guy. Like you can put this in your pocket, you can put it in a small bag, you can put it in any little backpack, and it's good to go. That's why I love this guy, and that's why even though I'm a professional videographer, this stays in my camera kit and I'm always shooting. This bad boy right here, the Mavic 3 Pro, is gonna be more for those professionals. If you're a seasoned drone pilot, you've been flying for like a little time, and you have that extra bank to spend on a drone, you're gonna get some really amazing shots out of this drone. Also, as it pertains to the dual camera on this, personally, I can think of a lot of different applications. I'm not really someone that's big on the dual camera mode, but if maybe you're shooting wildlife, or maybe you want to try some of those, in-camera effects like a parallax, the telephoto lens is gonna be super clutch. Overall, when you hold this in your hand, you can feel what you're paying for. This isn't just some, little toy. Like, look at the size difference. Not to mention the sensor on this is going to give you a lot more higher quality images. So if you're a pixel peeper and your main thing is just getting amazing shots, this is going to be for you. So overall, professionals, semi-professionals, this is probably what you're going to enjoy more. Content creators, drone enthusiasts, this is going to be for you. Overall, let me know which drone you plan on getting in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, the YouTube algorithm says you're going to love this video right here.